Hello everybody, Freddy Fazbear back with Bowser Jr. Yeah, and Glamour Freddy. Yep. Why we're back here? We're back here because, what the frick? Hey, I'm Freddy Pillow, whatever my name is. Yeah, you could stay with us. But anyways, we got this. The next book, Nexie. Yeah. And, we read the first story, which was Nexie, of course, and, what? Okay, the ending. Specifically the ending. Everything was fine till the ending. And we're gonna explain here now. Just to warn you, if you're wondering, yes, this has a lot of similarities to that Megan movie. Of course it would. But, yeah. Though I did kind of enjoy it. So, here is, let's summarize it. So, most spoilers, by the way. Also, we gotta tell you something. Things won't be up. It's about how we're gonna upload each of the videos of the summaries. We will have one we're already watching today, and the one tomorrow on Thursday. But there won't be one Friday because we want to focus on Guardians of the Galaxy Friday and not Nexie. So the summary for the third story of Nexie will come out Monday. Monday or Tuesday, one of those. But anyways, let's summarize the story. So it's about a character named Astrid, and she basically lives with her grandfather, or as he calls her Farfar or Fair. I'm not totally sure. But she lives with her dad, and I'm not sure where. She's 9 years old. She, I think, goes to a private school. Yes, she goes to a private school. And it starts off with her wanting something known as a buddytronic. And what a buddytronic is basically, how do you extract? It's like Megan. If you watch the movie Megan, you understand. Even though we never watched them, we watched the trailers and a few clips, but we never watched the full movie. Maybe one day FGF we will watch the full movie. But he kind of has an understanding for what Megan is. It's basically the same concept as a buddy animatronic. There's a lot of versions of these. There's a DJ Music Man, a Funtime Foxy, a Circus Baby Buddytronic. It's basically a mini animatronic. And Astrid wants one of those. And here's the weird thing about this story. What's the cool thing about the story? It actually goes from two perspectives. We have two main characters, Astrid and then Remy, who is someone who likes Astrid. But anyways, now that's what was the. So we see scenes of her talking about her life and her with her grandfather, and they actually mention before I forget about this, they actually mentioned the storyteller from the previous stories. Yes, that is true. So it's her birthday soon, and she was worried about asking her grandfather about getting a buddytronic because he and her dad like doing things the old-fashioned way, as he says in the stories. And so she wanted to do chores to get money for a buddytronic because, of course, they're expensive. But when her birthday came, when she got that, she was afraid to ask, but her grandfather knew she wanted a buddytronic thing, so they went in and get one. And so when they did, it was close to closing, but they were gonna make one. And the way she described it was basically she wanted to make it look like her mother who left because she wasn't able to do things she wanted to do. But anyways, when she made it, it wasn't made so well. I'm not sure exactly how it looked like. We're just gonna say it looks something like this. But in the story, they described it as way much worse than what this was. But at first she's disgusted by it, but she decides to keep it. Actually, in fact, originally it was going to be named Lexie, but because of the errors that happened, she said her name was Nexie, which makes sense. That is what the book is called. And everyone in school does not like the doll because of how disturbing it looked. Even Remy didn't like that. And though, like Megan, this robot is a lot more interesting and has more personality than all the other Buddyatronics. So much. He says that Remy said that that Buddy Nexie was looking at him strangely. So Nexie throughout the story wanted to try to fix herself, and Astrid agreed to her. So first, what they do is try to fix her arms a little bit. So they go to the workshop to go fix her arms and stuff. And was there anything else in between? And it goes to the point where she says that she wants an entirely new endoskeleton, but Nexie doesn't know how to do it. She tried her best to find a way, but she couldn't do it. So during school, I think, this is important. While someone was complimenting how she fixed Nexie's arms, two girls, Gina and Camilla, Nexie actually trips Camilla, and Remy notices and tries to pull her out, and only Remy and Astrid noticed it. No one else did not. So Astrid gets questioning about stuff, but doesn't mind it until later on when her grandfather actually surprised her with a more repaired version of this that was actually called Nexie. And what Nexie does is very unbelievable, though I feel like Megan would have done the same thing. I'll say this. She rips and destroys the entire thing. Even the endoskeleton, even though that's what they wanted, but Nexie was like, this isn't the thing she wanted. This wasn't the perfect endoskeleton, so they had to move on. So then the next day in school, Warren, one of the bullies, pushes Nexie to the streets, and Remy tries to look for Nexie, but for some reason he couldn't find until he saw Nexie crawl up to Wooden's leg and straight up bites on it very, very hard, which kind of reminds me of the things I've seen in the Megan trailer, and actually a clip where basically Megan, I think, rips someone's ear, and then they get pushed and get ran over. This is probably a reference to that. Actually, I don't think it's not. How come? Because technically, wasn't this book revealed before the Megan story was even revealed? So the question is, who copied from who? Well, I don't think we should say copy, but which one is like the one that's based off of something? Is it this or Megan? That's the real question. Not sure. We'll have to wait and see. So anyways, again, only Remy and Astrid noticed this. That's when they both start realizing how dangerous she could be. So this is when Astrid gets into motion while she's in the pizza Plex. She decides to finally go and get her the skeleton. But to do that, mentioned earlier in the book, is to go into the repair stations. I'm pretty sure it's the same one that we go in Secure, but you know, the underground place with all the glamour endoskeletons? I think that's what they were going to. I'm not entirely sure. So what they first do is that they need a key card. So she pretends that she's going to the restroom, but then really they go and steal a key card from the one of the guards. Next, she asks her grandfather to go home, to where she sneakily asks I think one of the workshop workers how the thing works in the facility, how the workers are kind of lazy, so she knew she was able to break in. So she waits till I think 9 something or 11 to break into the facility. I'm pretty sure she said 11, because we know from security breach that the place closes at 12, right? Yes. So she goes in and gets the endoskeleton pieces. And then what happens next? I'm not sure how to describe it. So Remy comes back from school after being traumatized of what he saw, but he gets even more traumatized what he sees next. So he sees Nexie, I think, but in Astrid. But Astrid looks different. I'm not even sure how to describe it at all. Hold on, let's you know what? I'm just gonna find it and read it to you. Let's figure this out. So what they described her was a horrifying looking of Ashley held her doll looking toward no. Said open oh wait, he describes a patchwork version of Astrid with her pieces of her skin crumbled, cut apart, elongate. Oh Jesus, that was taller, broader. Oh jeez, almost translucent, longer hands, skins, ragged, lupin, black stitches. Her face, all in one piece, has been cut away from her neck and spanned into a longer skull. Okay, you know what? That was okay. I think now you kind of got an idea, or not. And then in the end, Nexie says, "Perfect now." So what the frick happened? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know why, but why I feel like the endoskeleton was stuffed into her than Nexie. Because they never said anything about Nexie looking different. They said Nexie was... They never said anything new about Nexie. You're saying that Nexie used the endoskeleton on her and not on herself? Yes, I think that's what happened. Because I honestly don't know what to think. Okay, but how can this affect to the overall FNAF security breach story? To be fair, I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. I can tell. Well, how come you cannot tell? Well, how do you even explain this? Okay, let me describe what I think what happened. I think Nexie pulled a, Ennard. I think she killed... I'm not sure this is true. I think what happened after they got the endoskeleton... Maybe they did repair Nexie, but then Nexie decided she thinks she could fix her as well, so she tries to fix her, but ends up making it worse. Who knows? Maybe this is Astrid here, but that may just be us. Is there anything else to say at all? No, I don't think there is. Huh? I thought there'd be more. Yeah, I really thought there'd be more, but I guess that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Really not much to theorize. This is a pretty nice short summary. Well, of course, these are short bursts. Well, let's figure out what the next story is. I'm more intrigued. We'll figure out what the next story, because we actually kept us some surprise, so I'm excited to see what's next. Alright, here we go. Reveal time. Alright, and the next story is, and just be warned, we don't know what it is, so... Drowning? Okay, what the heck? Drowning? Drowning? What the heck does that mean? Is this an underwater book? Another underwater book about someone drowning? Can't wait to see tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, please please subscribe. If you like the video, give a like. And we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.